Literally hot off the presses, just announced Angel Reese will be taking part of Unrivaled Basketball. What is Unrivaled Basketball? Me and Steve are going to explain it all and more and why it means we'll be getting to see our Barbie probably year round. We talk about all that and more right after this.
Welcome to Chicago Sky Central, and here's your host, Haize.
What's going on, Sky fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Sky Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Sky related. Me and Stevo in the building today. And Stevo literally just got announced, probably not even 20 minutes ago, that Angel Reese will be part of the Unrivaled Basketball launch that is starting in January of 2025. This is a big get for Unrivaled Basketball. For those that don't know what Unrivaled
Facts.
is, it is a basketball league that's one of the co-founders is Breonna Stewie, who is an MVP, and it's a professionals women 3-on-3 league, which will be going on basically in the winter, starting in January. It'll feature 30 of the best women's basketball players on 3-on-3 teams, and they'll battle it out in a tournament style play. Basically, it's like the big three for women's basketball. How you feeling about this, Stevo?
I love it because it's gonna give us our girl a chance to really improve on our game, and she's going up against the best of the best. We already know who's already signed up for this. Is Jewel Lloyd. We got Kelsey Plum, Chelsea Green, like you said, Stewie, Nafisa Collier, and those the best at their positions.
Yeah.
Jackie Young as well, Ryan Howard. Like she's going up against the best of the best, so it's going to give her time to work on her game. Away from the actual season of the W. And not only that, that's probably their biggest when it comes to brand. This is probably their biggest brand player. So it's gonna bring a lot of eyes to the thing. Not too many people know about it, even
Yeah.
though they announced it before the season started. But yeah, this is the Fisas and Stewie's thing. This one of their big ideas. He's one of the co-founders of it. But yeah, I think it'll be a lot of benefit from it from the social media side of it and her game. So I like it. Of course we want to see more Barbie anyway. So and it kind of turns away from it, it kind of bring up the question is like, is this going to be a route more for other players than going overseas?
Going
Because
overseas.
that was my main thought was I don't know if Angel's going overseas because she's making solid money over here. And but I did want her to find a way to work on her game. And this is a good replacement for it. And you get to stay home and you're in Miami.
Yeah, yeah, and the thing that about this is that they did promise part of the initial launch of Unrivaled was that they would be paying the highest average salary in women's basketball with a minimum salary of six figures, which is major already there because a lot of those
Right.
ladies are barely making that in the WNBA. So this is a legit league, and if this first season takes off, and the reason why I'm glad that Angel and we get to talk about it here is like support this. If you guys with this growth of women's basketball, all the new eyes on it, support these players. And if you do, this could be another route to get these ladies more money and to be a legitimate league as well. We already see how the big three is really taking on. They're selling out huge arenas and things like that. This now, if you pair Unrivaled Basketball with Athletes Unlimited, we could really start getting to a place where women aren't going overseas anymore, don't have to go overseas
Yeah.
anymore to make a good salary outside the WNBA season.
And that's the main thing. That's why I was like, the support of this year is tremendously. It's very tremendous because it can be big for the next few years of what can happen. Like you
Yeah.
said, if they get the support the way I think they could get, this can completely negate a lot of those, especially the well-known stars that have been going overseas for a long time, especially with the whole Brittany Griner thing happening over the thing. Like that whole experience kind of soured everybody just going overseas in general.
Mhm.
So to stop that, you'd be able to stay home. It's in a city where we potentially might get another team in the W from, and somebody that's a hotbed for people that want to go there. So I like it all the way around. It's a 3-on-3 tournament. I feel like this on to me when you play a 3-on-3, you're on the island by yourself, so you get to work.
Yeah.
You get to work on a lot of stuff defensively and offensively. So, I like it. I really like, especially with this type of players that's going to attract to it. So, yeah, if we get the support like we think we're gonna get, Russia be damn, China be damn, because we already know they don't really want to go. So now you get into another avenue where they don't have to go far from their family.
And like you said, you already got Stewie announced, Kalia Copper's announced as part of it, Ron Howard's a part of it as well, Enrique's part of it, Jackie Young, Angel Reese. Like they already got some really big names, and they've only announced 10, so they still got 20 more names to announce as part of this because they need 30 players in this league. And yeah, this is major, and I'm glad that it's led by somebody like Stewie as well. Like these women have needed an alternative. And as the WNBA grows, I do think eventually we're going to get to a place where the WNBA takes place over more time and the salaries rise. But this is a great option for it for sure, man.
It's a great option. Like I said, once I seen who was in it, like these probably out of all of them, I will argue like one of the most skillful players are in this, like Jewel Lloyd. Like the fact that Angel's gonna have to go up against Nafisa Collier, like she didn't look too good last time she went up against Nafisa, even though that game ended a little abruptly because I believe she got injured that game. But we already know Stewie that had her problems with Angel, like so we know she's not going to a league that she's not gonna do anything in, like she belongs to there. So like I said, after this, don't be surprised if we start seeing moves that she's been working on that game where she's gonna be having a chance because she's gonna be in the post one-on-one a lot. So yeah, I like it. And with her name coming to it, everybody knows the gravity of the social media presence that's gonna come with it. So I think now that you see her name a part of it, now you're gonna see a lot of announcements of a lot of teams. Like you might see a Jaquel, you might see a Tierra McCowan, you might see a whole bunch of players that might join due to the money and the experience.
Yeah, and the thing is too, like, so there it's a compressed schedule, so it's from January to March, which puts you right at the time to still get a month or so off. The WNBA season doesn't start till May. If I'm not mistaken, the Athletes Unlimited tournament starts in April. So I mean, you get a little bit of a break in there if you play in both. Not everybody's guaranteed to play in both anyway, but it's just we're getting to the place of women's basketball being something year round, and that's something that I'm excited about as well. So
Yeah, facts. They need it, and I'm hoping that gyms are a part of it. 24 access. I'm hoping that's a part of it as well.
yeah.
Like, I don't think a lot of people realize. Like, somebody was a Camilla Live. Like, shouldn't you be working on our jump shot? Shouldn't you be working on this? She was like, I don't have a Vegas hat. I just can't play basketball when I want to. Like, that's the case for a lot of players. Like, it's only a select few franchises that has the avenue where a lot of these players can just go hoop. They can go work on their game. No, that's not the case for everybody. And with this league, I think Sabrina, especially with her being drafted by Seattle, they was one of the first to get the real like NBA type of facilities. I'm pretty sure she's not having that shit over there. She's gonna make sure everything's in top shape.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Well, y'all know we'll be covering it, so you ain't even got to worry or ask. So we'll be covering this league in the offseason. This means that Chicago Sky Central is also, because we, to be admitted, like that we go dormant because the WNBA offseason isn't like the NBA offseason. It literally all happens over basically 2 weeks from free agency opening to the draft. So now that we're getting more and more basketball, we'll be covering more women's basketball here at Chicago Sky Central. So make sure you guys stay in tune with us. We'll be bringing that as well. And that's it. Any last thoughts, Steve, before we get up out of here, brother?
No, making moves, making waves. That's what we wanted.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Let's keep paving the way, man. And yeah, y'all can lock in with us at Chicago Sky Pod. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, Chicago Sky Central at gmail.com. And then lastly, if you want to leave a text message and our voicemail for the mailbag, number to do so, 773-270-2799. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Sky related. And we'll see y'all next time we go to Skytown, y'all. Peace.